What's up, YouTube? This is ifonemodder here today, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the rumor roundup of this week. I have started to do the series, and I'm probably going to continue it, maybe not, I'm not sure. I'm going to see how good the feedback is for this video, so just let me know down in the comments what you think. Basically, I'm just going to go over all the rumors of this week and maybe 2 weeks ago as well. And I'm just going to go kind of in-depth, maybe not too in-depth because it might take a long time. So hopefully I can keep this video under about 10 or 12 minutes and we'll see what happens. So first, I have an article on Roundup which shows the rivalry between Apple and Microsoft. And I just wanted to point out something really cool, that if you come under about 2000 or 2005, I should say, as you can see right here in 2004, the Apple stock value was below Microsoft. Microsoft was at $28.24. Apple was at $22.09. Halfway through the year, Apple gains the lead by about $2. They begin to gain the lead. In 2007, Microsoft is $29.23 and Apple is at $85. So that's a huge jump. And if you go to 2008, Microsoft is at $25.25 and Apple's at $172.55, and that's when they released the iPhone 3G. And now if we come to 2011, halfway through the year, Microsoft is at $24.01 and Apple is now at $338.04. That just shows the substantial increase that Apple has had in the last 10 years. And the substantial decrease that Microsoft has had as well. So this next article is just talking about Windows Phone 7. Now, I haven't talked about Windows Phone 7 too much, but I've seen a lot of articles on it. My uncle actually works for the Windows Phone sector in Microsoft, so he has one, has a Mango update on it. I like it a lot. If you guys don't know, the Mango update is the newest big update, like iOS big updates to Windows Phone 7. And basically, Microsoft did work out a deal with Nokia a few months ago that new Nokia handsets will be rolling out on Windows Phone 7, which is a great milestone for Microsoft. And now the first one was spotted in the wild at a press conference that Nokia held to announce their N9, I think it is called. And there is a video right here. I'm not going to go over it, but yes, that is a big deal. But recently, there was an N9 spotted in the wild running Android. So now, I don't know if it's going to run Android, is it going to run Symbian, is it going to run Windows Phone 7, who knows, we're just going to have to wait till it comes out. By the way, the Windows Phone 7 one is codenamed C-Ray, if you guys want to check that out on google.com. Next, Skype may be coming to the iPad. This is great for you Skype users that have an iPad because, I don't know if you guys know, but Skype only runs on the iPhone and iPod Touch. If you want to run it on your iPad, you need to get the iPhone only version, which you have to make into 2 times, which is crap and no one likes that. So basically, there is talk that they're going to make an iPad only version with video calling. And it says video calling is now confirmed for the iPad. This is on Roundup as well. And I'm just going to show you guys the quick video. Alright, let's just start it right up. Skype for iPad. So we got Skype on iPad. And you can do this over Wi-Fi 3G connection, as it says down there. Go through your contacts. Click on a contact, select video calling. Video call with them, and now you are connected. So as you can see, that works very seamlessly, and that's all I'm going to show just for the sake of time. And the next little tidbit of news I wanted to share was that Facebook now boasts over 750 million active members. So I don't know which of you guys saw The Social Network, which was actually Academy Award nominee for Best Movie. In The Social Network, they actually said that Facebook has 500 million active users, and now they have 750 since that time being, and this article was on June 24th, 2011. Now that is a lot, considering that they are active users, which means that they go on about once a week, I believe. Because a lot of Facebook accounts are just BS accounts for impersonating people. 750 million active members, in my opinion, is a great milestone and a great future for Facebook. So the next little piece of news here is Google TV 2.0 beta, codenamed Fish Tank, is in the hands of some developers. So they say they're unlucky developers, because I guess it sucks, I'm not sure. But as you guys remember, Google TV, the very first one, did not really make a big hit with the consumers. It is still in Best Buys. I believe they're just trying to get rid of their inventory, but it was not the best. They built it into a few Sony TVs, if you guys remember that a while back, but it only had a web browser, didn't offer too many services, wasn't that smooth, the remote was kind of clunky, it wasn't the best thing overall. So basically, about 50 developers got their hands on this, and it runs Android 3.0, I believe. I thought they were going to wait till Android 4.0 or Ice Cream Sandwich or something to mesh all of them together. Google TV, tablets, and the Android smartphones. So I'm just really interested to see how this is going to play out, because I hope Google does make a big bang with this new operating system. Next, a lot of tech reviewers on YouTube have talked about this. but it is the t-shirt that'll charge your iPhone while you're listening to music. So the title doesn't really describe it too well, but basically what it does is, as you can see these people wearing it here, they just put a shirt on. You can stick your iPhone in a little handy pocket down there, which is kind of weird, and then a wire kind of goes through into your pocket, and then you have a little microphone-ish thing that records the sound, and apparently normal sound in the street will charge it up to 2 times, I guess. But enough for me saying it, let's just have the guy who designed it himself explain it to you. So this is going to be the guy who's going to explain the technology used in this incredible sound system.
For charging.
The technology we're using in the t-shirts is a product called piezoelectric film, which is very commonly found in home hi-fi speakers, modern hi-fi speakers. Basically it takes sound pressure waves and turns it into electrical charge. That electrical charge is then stored in a reservoir battery, and the reservoir battery then in turn charges the mobile device. We chose a t-shirt because it's an everyday item that everyone will have at Glastonbury, and also because it has a large surface area, so we'll get a lot of sound waves received by the piezoelectric film and therefore a lot of charge created. We've designed the sound charge to be able to recharge as many different makes and models of phones as possible, simply by using interchangeable leads. We estimate that the sound charge at Glastonbury being exposed to about 80 dB of sound, which is about what you get on a normal busy street, will give us enough charge, probably about 6 watt-hours, so enough charge to charge 2 standard mobile phones or 1 smartphone.
Obviously, we're here in a lab now, so we don't have a live band playing the same way you would have at a festival like Glastonbury.
So guys, that is pretty much it. So basically that little white patch you saw on the shirt there absorbs all the sound waves, which they said it average sound waves for a person walking in the street, hopefully not like New York City where it's crazy loud, but it is about 80 decibels, which means dB. And that is extraordinary. They said that it will charge up to 2 mobile devices, those being smartphones, and they meant fully charged too. So I think this is amazing. I just rather not have them put the iPhone up there in your chest because that's kind of weird. Rather have them just have it in your pocket down there. But that is a really cool technology, and I'm very looking forward to it. Next thing is details about iPhone. iPhone 5 and iPad 3 emerged from the wild. So I've already talked about iPhone 5 rumors plenty of times. I'm just going to set that aside for a second. Basically, what you can expect from the iPhone 5 is a dual-core A5 processor, an 8-megapixel camera, and a slightly larger screen, which would be edge-to-edge, not making the whole screen larger. But it would be about 4 inches, I estimate. And the iPad 3 rumor is that there was a few little snippets of code found in iOS 5 Beta 1 that shows that the screen resolution for the next generation iPad will be twice the screen resolution of the iPad 2 and iPad 1. Now this means that you'll get a Retina display resolution for your iPad 3, which would be amazing on that large screen. But I still wonder how they can get it for that cheap. But of course, Apple always has a way. Next, this is a rumor that's been out since about a year ago, but that Apple will release their own TV displays. So, you know, they have their cinema displays and stuff for a computer, and Apple does now have the Apple TV. They do have the iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, all that stuff. Now, to mesh it together, you can add the iTV, which I think they would call it if they would come out with it. And basically, you just pair up your Apple TV with your iTV, and then you can just watch TV like you would, and now you even have internet TV, and I'm sure they'll have models that have the Apple TV like built inside of it, because the Apple TV doesn't contain any storage, as most of you know. And the reason I think this might be true, it is just my reason. I don't know if this is true, but why would they have picked the name Apple TV instead of iTV for that box if they were going to use that name later? Because everything has I in Apple, and why would they not use iTV for the little box instead of using Apple TV? Doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I think they might be saving this name for some big launch like this. And I saw a rumor about a year ago saying that this will be released in 2012. Now we're just going to have to see what happens. It's kind of sketchy right now, but we're just going to have to see. Next thing is that Facebook is reportedly readying an alternative to the iPhone App Store. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Amazon did actually launch their Android App Store, which actually offered a lot of the same apps you'd find on the Android marketplace for a lot cheaper. And it actually did kind of piss off Google because a lot of people started buying from them, which is logical. The only thing I don't understand is why would developers submit their apps there for less revenue, even though I guess like they'd get more revenue in turn because more people would buy from there maybe. And with Apple's all that closed source bullshit, I don't understand how they would be approved by copyright and all that stuff that Apple has over the App Store. I don't see how they would be allowed to physically do that, because Apple for sure wouldn't allow it because they'd lose a lot of revenue if it caught on. So guys, that's pretty much it for today. I will bring in this videos, maybe if you guys give me some good feedback. I get a lot of likes and not too many dislikes. Make sure you like this video. The reason I'm doing it this way now is because I think it's more effective than just making a video for each and every little rumor. It's because sometimes I see a cool rumor, like that sound phone charge thing, but I don't feel like it's enough to actually make a whole solitary video for it. So I just don't make a video on it, and then you guys in turn don't know about it. So I feel like if I do one big, gigantic thing of rumors, then you guys will be up to date about everything, and you will see all the little cool things that I would normally not mention in single videos. So just let me know what you think down below. I already said to like this video, please. Favorite if you want, and ultimately, have a nice day.